This is how we butcher a song. This is how we butcher beautiful music. So I hope you all are doing well. This is day 29 of our streams through March. During like a marathon streams through March. We're streaming every day. Sorry if you know, but just in case somebody happens to come across this, because it does get posted up to YouTube as well. So day 29, we're not streaming crazy number of hours every day, but it's enough that it's starting to wear on me. I think doing this has made me come to the realization that, I for sure do not want to do this as a job. And people that can do this every day and not get burnt out, I applaud you. I applaud you. I am looking forward to going back to 4 times a week, because that's feels like a good balance for people's social time and me downtime, right? Just being able to go on the couch and just pass out. So today the plan is to do mount runs on our Dark Iron Dwarf. We've already done the raiding with leashes achievement. We're not done. We still have no luck with that. We will have to wait until next week. To try. How many attempts did we do this week? We did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 attempts. But on the bright side, we did get the other 2 pets, so we only have 1 left that we need. We are depositing. I have a whole bunch of mats. So I don't know what the guild needs. Okay, so this is one thing I don't understand. This is a plate helm, correct? However, it says it's not collected, but it's soulbound. So I don't really understand the deal with this. Good morning, Hadley. How are you doing? I don't understand what the deal with this item is. Crown of Bloody Succession. So if I pop open my transmog and go look for the crown. Crown of Bloody. Okay. So I have 2 of them. And they do look different. So maybe I do have this. I think maybe it's just showing up that it's not collected because of... If you see, there's like a leather, cloth, and mail version. But it's just, I don't want to scrap it, right? But it looks like I do have it. So, all right, well, it's going to go into the scrapper. But for now, we are, you know what I actually feel like doing first? The Panda toy runs. Where does it say not collected? In the top of all the things, in like when you mouse over the tooltip, it will show if it's been collected or not, and that one says it's not. But I think it's because there's different versions of of that gear, but it's called different things for cloth, mail, and leather. And obviously I don't have it on those because I just don't. Because I don't raid with those ones. Also, good morning, Elby. So, not sure. Not sure. But I'm pretty sure that we do have it collected because when we go do a transmog search... Oh. Really? Oh. This makes me sad. I figured we'd leave our character here because we could log in and kill it. And kill the thing. Well... Poop. Alright, well, I guess we go to the Veil. Just keeping my eye on it. We'll see if there's those toy rare mobs thingies there up. We only need 2 more. We need Mr. Smite and we need King. We need them to drop their toys for us. At least from that zone. Then we need Zai the Outcast, which is in Kunlai in the Jinyu village there, or the one where it's gone corrupt or something. Yeah, see these. Oh, these are just patterns. So yeah, LB, I searched for the email, and yeah, it says that my transfer went through on head. On starting tomorrow, as of tomorrow, that's when I joined the guild. On the 30th, because today is the 29th, right? Yes, today's the 29th. I was thinking, did we miss a day? Oh my goodness. And I don't know when I did the character the name change, because I wonder, like, I think that okay, so if I have that name head on the one realm and I transfer it over, but that's taken on the other realm, that's basically how I get a free name change. If what I will do is, if I know I'm going to transfer my tune over and maybe I don't like this name, I will go create another character on the realm that my tune is going to go to with that exact same name, so that when the transfer goes through, it sees, oh, well, that name's there. So so it forces a name change. And then I go delete the other tune and then and rename my character for free instead of having to pay for it. Because F that. I'm already paying enough. Wow. Like, there are... Jesus. Zai is not up either. I wonder if somebody's been around here killing rares. Which is unfortunate. So I think Headstone would have had a forced name change. Yeah, so you show up as Cryptstone for the first time on... I'm assuming that's April 5th. Yeah, so I think that there was a forced name change. Because if I was raiding with you before transferring over, I'm pretty sure Head was taken. Yeah, no, another one down. There's supposed to be another guy here, not this one. Another dude. And I feel like that's
Tiber
gonna be
underscore aka underscore Tiber cheered for 100 bits. Good morning, everybody. Counting down those last 3 days stone. Wow, chabob, wow, chabob, wow, chabob.
I am. I am. I am. Thank you, Tiber. And no Mr. Smite. I'm so surprised because usually this realm is pretty dead when it comes to trying to hunt rares. So therefore the rares are all up. But yeah, it looks like somebody was out earlier than me, killing these rares. Yeah, so I think that's what happened. I think I did raid with you guys as head before I changed realms. Alright, we're going to try this other RP realm. This is the only other RP realm that we have a valid tune on that I'd want to go with. And I'm pretty sure I did the name change as a I think that head was already gone. Usually for that death knight, I usually go for head first and then grave or tomb. But those are all gone as well. So this is the first time I've ever used crypt. Let's see. Turn around. Yay. Well, on this round we have the rares, so maybe it'll pop up. Yay. Awesome. So this is the one that you can take on the appearance of someone else. Yay. Alright, well, we don't have to come back to Dread Waste anymore. That's one down and three more to go. Awesome. Awesome. Oh, good God. Oy. So, this morning, I'm not sure, Tiber, I'm not sure if you have this around in your neighborhood or LB or, well, LB, I think you've probably seen this a lot more than I have. Just in your daily travels. Hadley, I'm not sure about your daily work and all that stuff. So, you know, if you've seen this, let me know. We put out our recycling, right? And we have people go through it to take bottles that you can bring to the LCBO, which is the liquor store, and get in return for like 10 cents or 15 cents or maybe sometimes even as much as a quarter. And they'll go through everyone's stuff, and it's out on the curb, right? So it's not like they're going into your home and all that. But I thought that I read somewhere that once it's on the curb, it is now property of the town or city, and that money and that bottle that you take is actually like you're actually taking money away from the town, right? Like you're basically taking tax dollars away, not tax dollars, but you're taking money away that the town uses to fun stuff, right? And yeah, it's only a quarter for me or something, but you know, when you add that all up, you know, sometimes it comes out to a bit. So I actually tweeted the town and I haven't had a response yet, but it's not the first time. It's been a while. It's been about 2.5 years or so since I've last seen a person. I don't think it's the same person. The last time I had somebody besides now, I was outside, and it was on a weekend actually, because we had I think it was July 1st, and so everything gets pushed back, and garbage pickup is usually on a Friday, and this time it was on a Saturday. And so I was outside doing the lawn, and dude just walks right up and starts picking through the bottles and cans. I'm like, what are you doing? And he's like, I'm effing going through stuff to get bottles. I'm like, whoa, dude, like, what the hell? So I'm like, well, I don't think that's yours. That's either mine or it's the town. So you're actually ripping off the town, right? And he's like, well, I'm just trying to make ends meet. I'm like, well, I feel your pain. Me too. But that's still the town's, right? And so he was getting mad, like aggressive mad. So what did I do? I pulled out my fucking phone and I start to take pictures of his truck and him just in case. And I said, you know, I sent this to my wife and just in case. So because he was like, well, what are you doing with that phone? Taking a picture of you because you're being all like aggressive. All right. Well, we got an appearance, but that was about it. Okay, so we got one toy down out of 4. Okay, let's jump on our thing. So it's like, you know, I don't know if I'm like I'm not upset at the person because they're just doing what they can to make ends meet, right? I get that. But I thought I had read that it belongs to the town. And if it belongs to the town, then that means that they are, I mean, like, it shouldn't be a lot of tax dollars coming in. I say tax dollars, but, you know, cash coming in. So I don't believe it would really impact our taxes, right? I don't know if it's like a gray thing. So it's like, like if it's taking money away from the town, dude, I live here too. Right. And I don't want them to use that as an excuse. Oh, we're going to raise up taxes because we have people coming around and taking our bottles. I mean, I don't think that's going to happen. So you're pretty sure if you put it to the curb, it's considered free to take. Interesting. Because I know we have a problem with water. Where water is... Alright, I guess we're going to go do Ruckmar first. Water here is... I mean, not super expensive, but it's like pricey enough. That what people do, it's so stupid. They go to a fire hydrant and they open it up and they take and they basically fill jugs of water up and bring it home. Now I don't know if that's to drink. I hope not, because I don't think that's supposed to be to drink. I mean, you probably could. You won't die, but it's probably not the best thing. And sometimes they actually break the fire hydrant. Sometimes they break off the lock that's on it to prevent them from actually siphoning off the water. I mean, in those cases, it is clearly illegal. So on the other hand, it's obviously a low priority for the police. They would probably get involved if someone was taking recycling on a large scale. Yeah. And like this guy, see, here's the thing. Okay, this guy did not appear to be like a homeless person. Okay, so he didn't look like he would be the kind of person that needed to go through someone's bins. Okay. And yes, yes, people may look like they may not be homeless, but maybe they are, you know, it's possible. Because we don't know. Maybe they just look good. Maybe they're freshly homeless, like new, right? It's possible. I am judging based on how that person looks, but that's all I have, right? So, uh, it kind of, it kind of brings me to the case where sometimes you hear about homeless people are actually not homeless, but they fool you enough that you still give them coin. And you hear every once in a while, you hear some dude makes like a fairly good chunk of change for being out on the street and doing nothing. It's not often, that's for sure. It's very rare. So I don't know if this is a case too, but it's like this person is driving around a pickup truck too, and it doesn't look like it's old. So it looks like it's fairly new. Like it's well kept. Um, it just feels like to me that they don't need the cash, right? And I don't know why it bugs me. Like, if we were to put a TV, like, let's say, like, and we have, um, if we were to put a TV out on the curb and somebody grabbed it, we're like, yeah, okay, fine, done, because we know eventually someone's gonna get it, and the deal is if we put a TV out there for the city to take, they won't take it unless we call them and say, hey, we have one curb pickup for you to do. That's big. So basically what you're allowed to do at the town is once a year you can get them to come by and pick up anything, and you can have up to 12 things. So some times you cheat, and like, let's say if you have like a broken bed, well, the bed might come in pieces, right? Well, you try and tape everything together so it counts as one piece. So but you only get one, and it's free. So I mean, it doesn't cost us anything. I mean, I guess we're paying for it in taxes, but it's not like extra, like it's not tons, right? But if you have to get them to do it again, then you have to pay for it, right? So if somebody were to get the TV and we had called them to say, hey, come on by, and they took everything before the town came, well, I'd be kind of pissed off, because I'm like, well, I just wasted my freaking one thing, right? But it's so weird. Somebody picking up a TV doesn't bug me as much as somebody rooting around in my recycling for a bottle. Around here, something like that, something like a TV microwave, you have to put a city sticker. Okay. That costs $25 or more for them to take it. Okay. Yeah, see, for us, if we don't get the tags, we actually have tags if we have more than 4 bags of garbage, which we usually only get like 1 bag every 2 weeks. Like, we don't have a lot of trash. We get recycling pickup, which is paper and cans and bottles, every week. And then food garbage is every week as well. So regular trash that doesn't go into that is every 2 weeks, and we only have like a bag. If you have more than 4 bags, you can buy the tags, and you have to have the tag on it in order for the town to take it. For the large items, they will not touch it unless they were called beforehand and the town tells them, yes, at this address you have a large thing to take. But usually it's not the regular guys that come by, it's like a special crew. So they know already like which places to go, and it's not part of your normal thing. A few years ago, some asshole dumped 2 tires on my yard that I had to pay to get rid of. It's like, oh man. What the hell? For TV and stuff here, you have to wait for an electronics day. Oh yeah. Yeah, we actually have that too. Oh, this guy was busy looking at his mail. I think he missed it. Oh, well, he transferred off, I guess, so. Well, we have 21% threat. We're just going to sit here and let everybody else kill him because we tagged him. Come on, mount. Nope. We do have, I think once a year. No, twice a year, actually. You can bring everything to the town dump and they will, to the town dump. You can bring TVs and all that kind of stuff, right? Electronics, to just dump, right? And they will take it free. I think they do one in the spring and another one in the fall. But the thing is with one of our TVs, like our last one that we actually put out on the curb, it was one of the older ones, so it was heavy, and I cannot lift anything, man. I'm terrible like that. We're actually going to go, just very briefly, because today is Friday, so it's been over 2 days since the servers have reset. We are just going to check that out, and it wasn't there, which is unfortunate. No, we got to go up. I can never get this. Okay, let's go here. We're going to make a quick little stop. Raid Mythic, okay. And what's this guy's eye level? Alright. We also have a battery collection day once a year, where they will actually leave a special plastic bag for you to put everything in, and it's clear so they can see what's in it. And they will come by and get it once a year, like the next week or something. I don't know what that, like, I don't know why it bugs me that dude is going through the bottles. Like, I mean, if it was a person that appeared to need it, I think maybe I wouldn't care as much. But I mean, if somebody like me, I mean, I am scruffy. I mean, I can look pretty rough, right? But I mean, I don't think I would appear as if I was homeless. I mean, I think if somebody saw me going through their trash, they'd be like, what the hell, dude? But he was in and out of our court in, I don't know if you can hear Bob. He's like, wow. I'm going to turn up the mic. Maybe we can hear him. Nope. He's not doing it anymore. I thought he was going to start to freak out. Because he sounded like he was like, wow, get ready. I am ready to race around. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Oh, man, he's got wide eyes. Holy jeez. Hello, Bob. Hello, Bob. Hello, Bob. Pretty soon, you will be able to sit on the windowsill, but not rubbing on my boom arm. My mic arm. We're going to take a swing by here, and if we see the portal, we are going to gift it to somebody here in the chat, I guess, as long as they can get onto WoW. Hello, he's like, come on. Do you have stuff up there for me? No, nothing for you. These Fuel deposit on the bottles really changes the game. I don't think anyone would put fuel in a truck just to collect aluminum and glass. Well, the store deposit, I mean, it's not that much, honestly. Like it's for beer bottles, it's 10 cents. No, 5 cents, sorry. And for wine and anything larger than beer, it's like 10. I've seen it where a thick bottle will be 15. I think I've seen 125, but very, very rare, right? Like, I think they made an episode of Seinfeld about this where it's like it doesn't cost like it costs too much, right, in order for you to do it. Bob, no bugging. There. No bugging. He's like, come on, rub me. Don't even think about it. It's no. He's like, I'm going to jump up on the back of your chair. And that's like a big fat nope. Because his claws are going to dig in and rip it all up, man. No. All right, we're going to do these ones. All right. Mythic Blackhand. We are doing the quest. We have 2 more weeks of doing the quest to get the unlock. Doop. We want the extra action button, and we want the thingamajigger. And away we go. We can just sneak past everything. It's fantastic. I love rogues so much. We just sneak past everything. Do. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. The internet says that aluminum is 40 cents a pound right now. How many cans does it take to make 1 pound? I don't know. Holy crud. There we go. I was going to say, where'd that other one go? I thought he was going to come around the other side. Come on. Because I don't even think he's getting cans, because I was watching him and he was rooting around and you could hear people had cans, right? But he wasn't taking cans. So I don't know what the deal is. Rogue spoil you? Yeah. I sometimes think I want to change my main, which is really, like, for me, that's like, oh my god. Because I love me my Death Knight, because I'm all into that whole lore and all that. According to the internet, 32 cans make a pound. But it's still, but the volume of it is still huge. Wait, is this guy? Oh, he's herbalism and mining. Okay, let's see. Can I be curious if I can do this without pulling them? Yes. This is a farming character, so I don't have any crafting stuff on him. He's farming only. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this guy is just aiming for glass. Go, go. Faster, harder. Pew, pew, pew. Like, I'm glad this thing has a skip ahead, because I think if I had to do this every week where I'm killing these bosses, I think I'm gonna go nuts. I'm really not looking forward to farming the mythic Jaina mount, because there's no skip there. That's gonna be fun. I mean, that'll be in about 4 years from now, because you shouldn't be doing it because next expansion, because it's only 10 levels and you have to be more than 10 in order to get the boost to make it really quick. So by that time, who knows what the hell they will have done. I was a paladin for 8 years. Wow. I made the leap to rogue and never went back. Holy cow. I was a warrior for my horde rogue was my main for about a year, and then I was a warrior all the way through to End of Wrath. And then at the end of Wrath, I decided, well, I'm going to go Horde, because I couldn't find an alliance guild that was like a good fit, and my guild had blown up because because things and stuff. So then when I went Horde, that's when I decided, okay, I'm going to go roll a Death Knight. One, because it got to go at level 55, but the other because I figured by that time there weren't as many running around, so it shouldn't be as hard to level through the starting zone, because I really wanted to go through the whole thing without having other people around and making like different sounds and stuff like that. Like, I wanted to do the quests on my own without any stupid stuff. And since then, I've always been a Death Knight as my main. Sometimes people do stuff like that, which when it doesn't really make economic sense. Yeah, they're just compelled to get the free stuff. We want to kill this. Okay, oh, that's not good. Well, okay. Well, we got it in time. That's good. I was worried that they both dropped, and pretty sure we are getting a level squish next expansion pack. I don't know. Like, I don't see what a level squish would solve. Like, really, it doesn't solve anything. And I personally, I mean, not considering the Wow Chow Ninja site, I would feel like you just changed my character, like that. Like, that's a fundamental change. It's huge. Like, I don't see why they couldn't do something like Paragon levels, where you earn so you get your 10 levels, right? And I've done tweets about this, where if you get your 10 levels, so like next expansion you go to level 130. Now they could make their leveling progression through Paragon, right? And let's say for the first part of the expansion until like patch number 2 or something. Can I make it in time? I don't think so. Maybe. Yep. Sweet. Ugh. Oh my god. Dang. So make the first part of the expansion like 8, like, okay, let's just say 9, from 9.0 to 9.1. Allow you to earn up to 50 points of Paragon levels, and when you get to 9.2, that gets bumped up to 100, and you can have them earn points into those Paragon levels through various means, right? And then, like if they do a 9.3, let's just say, then it would go to 150 or something. It doesn't matter what those levels are, because when you get to the 10.0 expansion, those Paragon levels are now gone. Like they're just gone. However, you still keep the characters level 130. And now they can go to level 140 and then do Paragon levels there as well. I think that would be a better way, honestly, than having a level squish. I really don't think we're gonna have that. I think that a level squish is going to impact a lot of people emotionally. Like it's not a logical feeling for you to be like, but I like being 120. No, it's pure emotion, right? I know for me, going backwards like that, I mean, I don't think it would be as bad as if they did a reboot, like say, hey, your character just you know, now it's back in classic and it's level 10, where max level is 60 or something. I don't know. Like that would pretty much kill WoW for me, I think. But the level squish, I don't think that would happen. I think that would affect too many people, and I don't think they're willing to take that risk. Hello, Rude. How are you doing? I think that if I think it's a big risk. I think it's one thing, you know, where we go through expansions and then we replace our gear. That's part of the expansion life, right? It's like, well, I've got all these purples and now they're no good. Yeah, because it's a new expansion. This is how it is. Level squish feels like it's a fundamental change, right? Solves a few problems. I mean, yeah. Yes. I agree that logically a level squish is needed, but I don't think this is solely a logical problem. 60 seems more reasonable. The way Blizzard has spells and talents set up right now, there just isn't enough stuff. I don't think I buy that you need to have something every level. I just don't. I mean, you do get something every level. You get an increase to your health, you get an increase to your strength and int and all that. So therefore, you get an increase to your power. Now, Blizzard's kind of shot themselves in the foot a bit because that increase in power means nothing now with level scaling. But when you level up, they can still make it a big deal and say, hey, your power went up. Just have it more in someone's face, right? Because right now, I think when you level up, it says, hey, you can do, hey, you've got a new talent, or you've unlocked a dungeon, or it's just level up, right? Which I think the just level up is not good. I think they have to have something there, even if it's like a minor thing. I was looking at your add-on that shows a rare taco leader this morning, but you cannot find it. I don't have it up publicly. It's I only give it out to certain folks if with the understanding. Actually, no, you know what? I did send it out in Twitter. So I would say send me a message on Discord and I'll send you the link to it. So I thought your way too at first, but I think there's a way that they can do this. BFA leveling, it felt like de-leveling. Blizz deliberately slowed leveling down and nerfed heirlooms at the end of Legion, and yet they recognize that the leveling process is a problem. I don't view it as a problem. Honestly, I don't see a problem with going to 130. We have how many expansions? That's I mean, this game is old. And with that comes like large curves, I guess, right? Wow. Holy Jesus. That's the first time this has ever really happened to me here. That's what she said. Or no, that's what he said. It's the first time it's ever happened, honey. So sorry. Thought it was available for Iron Early. It's available, I think, pretty much for everyone because I sent out the links in a public tweet. But I would say that if you can, to keep the link sharing on the down low, kind of. I'd rather have people find it on their own versus sharing it through a large sharing thing, I guess. I'm just worried about I'm just worried about stuff where, you know, if it gets out on Curse, okay? Like I do not have it on Curse on purpose because I don't know if I'm going to get this like in patch 9.0. I don't know if it will get a date, right? So and if I don't, I really don't feel like having like lots of people having to yell at me and be like, hey, why is there not an update yet? Like, well, because I'm busy, right? I made this add-on more to help us out find these rares, but I don't necessarily want to share like a very large share it to a very large group. So just send me a message on Discord and I'll send you the link if you can't find it in my tweets. I think I sent it out in Twitter, I don't know, 2-3 days ago, maybe 3 days ago. There was one day where I did a whole bunch of website work and done work, and oh yeah, we have to do the turret, guys. Come on. All right, so then I guess just message me and I'll send you the link when I'm done here. Oh, well, I guess that one's going through too. See ya. I mean with the leveling thing again, I don't like. I think that the number 120 is a a psychological problem, but I don't think it's necessarily bad. I mean I've played like let's say if I've played my main for years and now I played up until 120 and now you're telling me no, the max is 50. Like come on man. Max level is 60. Every expansion has their own level of progression. Current level 120s are already max level in each expansion. Here's the hard part. In order for this to be a solution, what you get from each expansion's progression can be required. What you get from each expansion requires. So maybe you give players cool flavor spells like Monk Zen. I don't know how that would get around the risk of severe backlash. I mean, I think I really don't think that they would chance that. Like I feel like a leveling problem isn't a problem. I think it's I don't think it is a problem. I think that they wanted to slow leveling down only because they had the new races to come in, right? And they want to increase the return on investment, the amount of time it took them to create the quests, to tweak all the little stuff that they needed to do, to create all the faces and all that stuff for each of the new races. Putting in the transmog stuff is another way of increasing the return on investment that they put in to create these things, right? I wonder if they would just make heirloom, like I wonder if they might unnerf them. So that you could level up at a appropriate speed, not super slow. I gotta keep running because she's gonna do another wind thingy, and I can never tell when it's gonna happen. I mean, I'm sure it's probably in the DBM. There it is. Okay. Sorry, I'm not gonna look at the chat for a second. I think we're okay here. All right. Because if you are 120 now, you would already be max level for each expansion. It's very similar to how they squished professions. Oh, okay. Well, so it's like the Paragon thing. It's just you've changed max level from 120 to 60. Just you've got levels specific to that expansion. Yeah, I mean it's basically like the Paragon thing, because once that expansion's over, well, then all the stuff, like, I mean, you can still go in and be like, hey, I'm level 60 and you need to create 10 levels for you need to earn 10 levels for Battle for Azeroth in order to get certain things. But they won't be true player levels. They will be like this extra expansion level kind of thing. It would be a separate level, like 60. So you'd be level 60 as a regular character, and then you'd have like 10 levels in Outland and Northrend, that kind of deal, that were specific to those. I think that would be more work, honestly. I think the Paragon thing, where it would replace the power up, I think that would be easier, because I think they already have the systems in place for that. I actually, I don't know. Because they usually don't go for the easiest solution. They go for the correct one, right? Or as far as they think is the correct one, as far as they are concerned, right? And
Seraphus cheered for 10 bits. Stone, you sexy beast, rub that head for me. Oh yeah, that's the stuff.
there you go, buddy. Good morning, sir. So we're talking about level squish. Level squish. Do you think it will happen? If so, how do you think it will happen? And if it's not a true level squish, do you, like, what do you think that will be? Right? I remember one of the reasons a level squish is the perception of 120 levels for a new player. Correct. But they also make you pay for a free level boost, a free level boost. It's not free. You are paying for that. Each expansion should not cost you $60. Okay. So that's actually another reason why I don't think that they would do a squish, is that they're basically throwing away that cash, and who knows how many people actually use that, like paid. I mean, I don't, because I personally would rather level up myself than pay, for a free boost, for a boost, right? I have used boosts, but that's just because I had them come with each expansion. And maybe they see that, yeah, not a lot of people use these, so we're not really losing a ton of cash. Like, I'm sure some people do, but maybe it's not widely used. All right. 2 more bosses after this, and then we'll figure out something. I just recently bought BFA for EU. It's not $60 anymore. Well, yes, because it's not a new expansion. I mean, it is the newest, but they are really trying to get people in, right? I remember, yeah, when it was brand new, it's 60. It's on sale 30, normally 50. So they've increase the price by $10, right? And why did you buy BFA for the EU? That's interesting. Because, I mean, I do have a EU account. I did have to buy one for something that I can't say. But things happen and it was all cool. But I don't use it now, so I don't have a sub. I just have a few characters that I can't play on anymore. So... Hey, smash you. I mean, as much as a logical thing, as it is, for Christ's sakes, I don't think I would like a level squish. I would much prefer... Like, I think if they were to do a level squish, I think I'd be okay with them going to going to level 100, and then adding in like the extra stuff for each expansion. Well, with Akari coming to raid with us, I thought I would participate in the exchange program and raid with his guild on Saturdays. Wow. Wow. Well, that's nice of you. I mean, so last night's raid, I mean, as much as we did make progress, honestly, I think that was solely on the back of using all the things and stuff, right? And to me, that tells me kind of what we were saying yesterday, where I think that this is going to be a fight where we're going to need gear to help us deal with screwing up. Right? Because even on the attempts that we saw, okay, the ones where we said that, hey, this is going to be a real good pull and all this, I still saw people getting hit by the frog. Because you're looking at this and looking at that, and then all of a sudden there's a frog too. Like, God damn it, right? Like I get it. There's a ton. I think actually yesterday I got hit twice by the frog when I didn't want to. I was like, God, man. And usually I've been pretty good. I've actually been trying to sacrifice DPS over not getting hit by stuff, right? But when we used all the runes and we were able to get Paku down before the first bird phase, like just barely, I think that really tells us that we need more gear for sure. It's yes, we need to pay attention to what we are being hit by, but I think that by itself was yeah, dude, we need more gear for sure, because I don't know if we can always rely on, hey, we all need to not get hit. There is just so many things going on there that I don't believe that we or many guilds could be perfect and not get hit by anything and do everything the correct way. I think if we could do that, then I think we should be doing mythic, Excuse me, pronounce it. Well, we got through Gul'dan for the first time solely with Runes. Yeah, and I think gear will help. Pronounce what? We do need to continue to work through and execute the mechanics. Yeah, I think and I say, I don't think we're ever going to be perfect. And when we're not perfect, I mean, I think we got to be able. That's where we rely on the gear in order to get us through those hard times, right? There are a lot of guilds similar to us that are stuck. Yeah, I did not know that was a thing. Good thing I was right in the middle. Come on, mount. Nope. Oh well. Okay, we are gonna go to Pandaria. Yes, Pandaria. Paku. I said Paku. What did you think I said? I said Paku. I said Paku. I mean, we as a raid team should be driving to be as perfect as we can in terms of the mechanics of the fight, because the more that we can deal with the right way, the better for the team overall. But I don't think we should be getting seriously pissed off if we are missing one or two, because it is a hectic fight. Like, hectic. I mean, like I was saying, like, I got hit twice last night, and I was trying to pay attention to the frogs, and I got hit twice when I didn't want to be. And I'm mad at myself for those ones, because I know that me getting hit means that I need a few more heals, right? And there's a couple times where I would run out of the... Oh, hold on. We're just gonna go grab a little flight path here. I would run out of the bird's AoE thing, like the circle, on purpose, because I had the hex or the pounce, knowing that I'm gonna pop my health pots and all that stuff, right? And there's a couple times where it happened and I didn't get the pots popped in time, and I'm like, really? Like, I freaking hit the goddamn thing. Like, come on. No. All right, well, nobody's here, so to me, that means that this thing just died and everyone's left. We may be at the end of a spawn cycle, so we are actually going to go to Nalak. We're going to go the opposite way. We're going to go the opposite way, because usually we go Galleon, Shaw, Undasta, and then Nalak. Let me tell you, as a demo lock, which requires some setup before using my big cooldown, that fight sucks. I mean, it's constant. Like, you constantly move, right? Constant. Boom, 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 boom. There was a couple times that I actually froze one of the raptors, and another one walked right by. I'm like, God damn it. So now I'm like, okay, next time if I'm going to freeze one, One, I'm gonna make sure that there's nothing else around it, or we can kill it in time before it goes red. And I'm also gonna see, or if there's like two that are running in the same direction, like if like one are like they're going clockwise, go for the last one, because if you freeze the first one, then the second one will catch up to them, right? And then they both go red. That happened twice for sure that I can remember, where I froze one and another one ran right past it, and it made them both enrage. Man, I think I do like the asphyxiate freezing spell versus having the slow on death and decay. I think for Sair, that's okay because he already has asphyxiate on one of the things, on as a main spell. The hex is long enough for me to just lose imps, which ruins all my set, making me have to go through it again. I saved my asphyxiate for when raptors were attacked. You mean, yeah, good. I've like, I really wanted to help Kevin, right? Because if he's healing and can't move, if he can't move and heal at the same time, because I don't know really what that spec does. I mean, it's better if we can freeze the thing that's on him and kill it, so that he can just heal through, right? But like when he would call that out, it would be so hard for me to find out where he was, because one, he's short, and we don't have a target icon on him. Two, sometimes we're doing the transmog thing, and then it's even worse where I don't know who's who. Like that transmog thing, as much as I think it's cool, I think for raid it screws me up so bad. I'm used to seeing Harley as a bear tank, right? But for one of the fights she wasn't. I'm like, who? What? She's back? No, she's not. Oh wait, yes, she is back. Like, man, I think maybe, like, I don't think that fight uses target icons, right? I don't know. Because if we're not using target icons, then what I can do is that we can mark Kevin, and then I can save my asphyxiate for either him, like if he's got a raptor on him, or save it for something else that I need. Because sometimes I just use it when I feel like I need, like I can, because it should be back up the next time that the raptors are back up. Hello, Ice Machine. It uses 4 out of 8. Really? What's it using them for?
Seraphus cheered for 10 bits. What I just heard is Stone wants to choke out Kevin, and it would be a good thing.
Wow, Sarah. Thank you. Well, if you can hear that, that's the... let me listen. That's the green bin truck. It's not the recycling truck. What's it doing the target for? I mean, why are you saying that I want to choke him out? Kevin should just run censure so he has a stun. What does he lose if he were to do that? Ugh. All right, well, this one's not up, so we're just going to stay here, though, and wait for it to... So when you're focused on like a progression fight, right? So maybe we need to like not do it for those fights. Oh, holy Jesus!
Boom Boomy just resubscribed for 3 months. Alrighty, I think it's finally time to unfollow this guy lol. Oh wait. Shit. Shit. What did I do? Well, I mean, hi Stone, this is... Good morning. Awkward.
Awkward. Good morning, Boomy. Thank you. I'm so sorry you've subbed for 3 months. Very sorry. I feel like I don't know if we're close to the next sub level. You know how you get like a second sub icon? I'm not sure. I have to go check that. But I wonder if we should have like another icon where it goes like so sorry or sorry. Or maybe like a Canadian flag and have it say sorry, but I wonder if that will get canned. Like I wonder if that's not allowed because it's a Canadian flag. Yes, sir. The emotes. What did I say? I've unlocked my second one. Okay. I need to target something first. So Kevin is running that talent. He probably is just is using it to DPS instead. Okay. I don't have a target. Look at all the puppies. Adopted puppies. Well, we're going to sit here and wait because I'm not running out of here. Oh, that guy's going to Throne of Thunder. Good luck. You know what mount I still need? The Hive Mind mount. I have all of the colored glasses, right? Like the monocles. So I can fit into any group. I just need to find a group that will have me. And then we need to go do the which one? The Archway, I think, or the other one, the Court of Stars. And anyways, I personally don't think next week we would be able to kill that boss. I think even if we had Guth back, I think if we had Guth back, because he does bring more DPS than health, than boss health, right? So when you want to look at people coming and going, right? If somebody drops, but their DPS was lower than the amount of health that the boss just lost, then that's better for the raid, right? So I think Guth coming back does more DPS versus how much health that the boss has. So that's good. I think if we had that, I think if we had again the runes, and I think if we're all using the Battle Scarred Augment rune, which if you buy them, they can be kind of pricey. But if you do them on LFR, like you can get them for free. So if we're doing all that, I think we've got a shot. If not, then, I mean, Sarah, you're gone the week after. So I think we would probably need to regroup and come back and do it for the week after that. You need some of them. I had none left. I was giving them out. So I think right now I have 9. Because Adams gave me 10. I was like, holy Jesus. Because each of those is about. I bought some off the. So I usually buy some off the auction house before every raid day, to make sure I get up to about 20. And generally they're anywhere between, I'd say about 250 to 300 gold. I know Kevin was like, oh, I sold them for 4. Well, maybe people buy them for 4, but that's not me. I'm not buying them for 4. I probably would buy it for 4 if that was the only thing left. But I don't know. Still running 385 Azurite gear because the first 2 bosses won't drop them. See, my main is 393. I can't remember off the top of my head what eye level my Azurite gear is. Excuse me. So here's the other thing with the fight too, is that we were pushing it, right? And I was popping my army as well. I should not be. I should be saving that for when we lust, or hero, or time warp. So if we had Guth back and we had everything up to normal, back at normal state for next week, I think that I wouldn't be using my army. I mean, army is great, but you know, I can only use it once every 8 minutes. I do have a talent that I could do to have it occur more often, but I lose what the hell is it? I lose something else that's more valuable because I can use it throughout the fight, and it gives me more uptime. So I think next week, if we do it, it's going to be really tight, unless we get really lucky with gear drops all of a sudden, like between now and then. For instance, the mythic runs. I mean, I don't do keys now. It'll be super tight. It'll be real tight. I should probably put my poisons on too. So my wife and I were saying that the only way that I could go to BlizzCon this year is if we all went. Okay? And I mean, that's possible, because if we won the lotto, we could get the boys their passports, take a private plane down, and then the kids could go trick-or-treating at BlizzCon. I mean, Sarah, if you are doing Calm Before the Storm on Halloween, you know what would be cool is if you guys bought a bunch of candy and stuff. I do want to see it, Sarah. I do, man. It would be cool if you guys bought a bunch of candies, like small ones, that you gave to the streamers and gave to the meet and greet. Yeah. Because then I could have my kids dress up. I could bring them in to Calm Before the Storm, and then I could have them go to each of the streamers and be like, trick or treat. And then I'm not breaking my promise to my son, right? Because I really wanted to see them go, because the last 4 years I've missed it, and I've really only seen them go by Skype. And yes, I'm watching them when they're on Skype, but it's not the same as being there, right? So, Ravash Og Magan. tell you what, you go and I'll make it happen. Yeah, well, we need to win the lotto for sure. Which this week we have our jackpot is capped, so a whole bunch of people will be playing. There we go. Yay! Please drop, please. All right, we are gonna go. Yeah. Because usually we're doing it in the opposite order. So we're going to go to Undasta, I think. Undasta. I mean, even if we won 50 grand, which another lotto right now is going to have one on Saturday where they're drawing 50 tickets and each will win $50,000. It doesn't matter if you hit the nut numbers or not. They're just going to draw a ticket number or 50 of them. So even to have breathing room like that, I think we would go. We would have to scramble a little bit, like not really a whole lot of scrambling, but if that were to happen now, I think we'd have to go start doing the boys' passports now, and then book our flights and stuff, because BlizzCon announcement should be very, very soon. Very soon. Is he up to? Bob was in somebody's room. In one of the boys' rooms. He jumped down and he ran downstairs. He's like, huh. 2-week time frame for announcement. Yep, it's gonna be around this time soon. Soon. And I don't see, I mean, from the person that I know, it's gonna be that weekend, like the 1st and 2nd, which is disappointing. Honestly, I think I'd much rather have it the 7th and 8th, just because of Halloween. There's some people that I know that are like, no, it's still going to be 7th and 8th. I'm like, no, it's not. Stop it. Well, you don't know. It's like, well, yes, we do. And they're like, well, point to a source. I'm like, I can't point to a source. But it's going to be 1st and 2nd. The only way that it's not that date is if the person that I know was intentionally fed the wrong information in order for them to get fired, and then I just got them fired. But that's why I'm not naming names, because anybody could say that I was 1st and 2nd and figure that out, or guess, right? Or say, yeah, I know somebody from Blizzard that told me it was 1st and 2nd, which is basically what I'm doing. So I'm making fun of myself. But it's the 1st and 2nd. This feels so bizarre going backwards. I was hoping going backwards we might have better luck at getting the mount drops. I feel like God damn it, we're just missing these. So it seemed like even though we just missed one on Galleon and then we're gonna go work backwards, it seems like it didn't really help out any. Oh well. Sarah, when are you going to make your announcement? When? I also need to replace my headers for Facebook and I think YouTube. No, I think just Facebook, because I think we have, hey, we're part of Calm Before the Storm for like last year. Yeah, I think we're into March here. March is almost done, so I gotta like I gotta get it. I need to change it, and I need to change it to something that like I think I need to create a better permanent one. I don't mind to change it every once in a while, but you know, I want to have that go-to, that this is the one that we use whenever we don't have something special up. Right now, I think for YouTube, I think we have an orc. That's actually a test character I made. I had an orc wearing gray gear on the ridge in the Plague Lands waving. That. And then there's another one I did where I'm in Outland, I think, and I'm overlooking, I think it's Grand. So I think I would like to have something a little bit more applicable to irons and challenges and that. And now that we have 8 different things that we can do. So 8, you say? Yes, we have Iron, we have Bloodthirsty, Pacifist, Tin, Green, Iron Teams, Blood Teams. Well, that's 7, you say, but you said 8. I'm like, yeah, you can count. We actually do have Green Teams. I just put that on, so you can actually go make a Green Team. And somebody came to me and asked me to, you know, make that, and I was like, I don't think it's a challenge. But when I thought about it, I was like, you know what? If it brings somebody some enjoyment in WoW, why not? I think for Green Teams, we wouldn't be announcing, hey, this team made it to max. I think maybe we'd announce like the first team to ever make it to max, but that's it. Just like we don't announce people that make it to max for Green and solo. We just don't, because it's not as hard as doing irons or bloods or pacifists. Those 3 we would announce for sure. I think Iron Teams we would announce. Blood Teams I think we would announce, because they're not allowed to use green gear, right? All right, so not sure, soon you hope. Trying to get t-shirts made. Oh, all right. Are you gonna get some more Scott Johnson to get involved, or no? Hardest part of Green Teams is the scale. Jewel. Yes, and I think now with the whole item upgrade equipping thing, the item upgrade where you can have a green like change to a blue, like what the hell, right? I think that I think the biggest risk, honestly, with a green team is the hardest part is overcoming each other. Right? Because if everyone, like, if even one person screws up, well, your whole team's gone, right? So you're working with a different artist than last year, someone who is pretty well known. Oh, things that make you say, I wonder. Need to target something first. That's my macro. He's well known in the community. So one person that I've always wanted to meet was Fabelina, because I think that her art is like, I don't know, I really like her art. Um, my first year at BlizzCon at Con Before the Storm, she was there. That's actually where I met you, and you and Heather were doing your thing. And I was like, Carrie, that surface. And she's like, what? I don't know. Like, he runs this whole thing. And she's like, okay. And now when I think back about it, it's such a stupid. But, you know, I'm new to all this, right? So I don't know. Like when you do a podcast and you don't know, people are larger than they appear, right? So I get that. But when people try and do that crap with me, because it happens, I'm like, no. Bring it down. Bring it down. We people too, right? I had somebody say, like, I listen to all your stuff and I think you're great. And this is my reaction. I'm like, what? I'm just like, yeah, man, thanks. It feels great. But I also try to be like, you know, dude, you know, it's just people. So that year Fabelina was there and I wanted to take a picture with her, and I was in line and I don't know, I got pulled away, and then I was going to, I knew somebody that was talking to her, and I was like, hey, I was going to ask them if I could get them to take a photo with me, like really, really quick. 'Cause she was sitting beside, oh man. She was sitting beside another artist, I believe, that I knew. Was it Noxie? Noxie Chew? This is like 4 years ago, so I mean, I don't know if you would remember, but I remember it was not in the ballrooms, right? It was in the other side. So when it was my turn, I chickened out. I didn't ask her to have a photo, and I left. And now when I think about it, I'm like, you're such a dumbass. Such a dumb, like that. BlizzCon itself taught me, if you see something or see something or someone, go up to them and chat with them as soon as you can, because you never know when you will see them again, right? Like, you may never see them again. I think I saw Fabelina again at BlizzCon, just in passing. I think it was during the con, but I think we were heading to a panel or something like that. It's not Fabe. Oh man, dude, bro. But she does live close by you. Okay. Oh, okay. So she's from Atlanta. I don't know where people live, so I don't know. I invited her and Scorn over for a barbecue, but they had to go to a wedding. Scorn sounds familiar. That sounds familiar. That name sounds familiar. Hold on. Oh, Fabe's hubby. Oh, so Fabelina lives close by you. Oh, I thought you were talking about... Right, okay. That's why it sounds familiar. Okay, because I thought you were saying that your artist lives close by, and I'm like, oh my god. Right. I was watching, I think Fabelina do a stream creating art, and I was like, man, it makes me want to go buy like a Wacom tablet. I call it Wacom because I don't want to call it Wacom because it sounds weird, but apparently that's how you're supposed to say it. Wacom. Oh, come on. Did I miss a spawn or something or what? Like, jeez Louise. Oi. See, LB's like, what? Huh? He perks up at Wacom. That should tell something to y'all. Is it Noxy Chew? Is it egg dishes? That's a famous community artist. Like there's some artists that I don't know. I don't particularly care for their art. But I know that I would never be able to do it, and they certainly have a hell of a lot of skill, more than I do, right? But it's like, I don't really care about them, but other people do, which is cool. But Fabe's stuff, I don't know, man. I don't know what it is about her stuff. It's just, it looks so good. See, I kind of like Noxie's stuff. Especially for the Wowhead site, where back when she was doing it for the site, and even to this day, I will use the Wowhead assets, right? And like I'm allowed to, as long as I put a little caption there to say that it's from them, used with permission. At least that's what Perculia said. Anyways, so I like her art too. It's very different from Fabe's, that's for sure, but it's kind of cutesy, but not chibi cutesy. I don't know if I really like chibi stuff as much. Not really into that, which is why I don't really like the whole cute but deadly thing, you know, like the ones with the huge ass heads and what are those ones called? I think they're the cute but deadly. Come on. I require a target. I know. And Blizz is like, why is this bastard spamming the crap out of the server? There we go. Well, there's like hardly anyone here. Hey, he actually got to kill the troll dude. Alright, we are going to do Shaw now. It's not Noxy and not Egg. I don't know then. I'm sure it'll be good. Just as long as it's... Oh, man. Well, that's not happening.
Seraphis
Wow.
cheered for 1,000 bits. Here you go, buddy. Go solve the world's problems. Here is to you being awesome, a great Gwildy, friend, and my favorite pain in the ass. But not that pain in the ass, you know what I mean. I made it awkward, didn't I?
Damn. Sarah, thank you very much. Holy shit, dude. Like, cripes. Oh, you knocked Al Helly out. Yeah, I heard Great Gwildy. I almost heard. I thought I heard her say Great Grildy. But thank you, sir. I mean, I don't want to be that kind of a pain in the ass. So, sorry. Every time your mob tracker thing pops up, all I see is, oh, legendary. Oh, because of the gold. Well, that one, that's the only one that does gold, a gold frame. The other ones are all silver, and I don't know why that is. Not really sure. Jeebus, sir. Good God. I mean, you knocked her out of first place. You also knocked her out of the hype boss thingy. Jeez Louise. You're like, Allie, your time is done. You go sit over there. Where is the... Oh, it's up here. It is up here. It's a legendary color frame, not the gold dragon bit. Oh, really? Because I'm just using NPC scanner. Hold on, let me see. I'm just gonna respond to Rude. Copy link. All right, because he's just asking for the. There we go. Okay, there we go. So yeah, I'm not sure what Adams was talking about. Like, I'm not sure what he was saying, but I was like, I posted a screenshot from the email.
Seraphis cheered for 10 bits. Also
bastard.
Because I'm about to run to a meeting. Helicopter. At it in the face. At it in the ear. At it and got a little bit in the nostrils. That's disgusting. At it.
God damn it, Sarah. Jesus Christ. Thank you, but Jesus Christ. I told you, I was looking for the spam filter on repeating characters. I'm certain there was something there for the speech where you could allow other speech to come through, but if it had too many at, it would kill it. It would like, you would still be able to put it on screen, just it wouldn't say it. I'm certain I saw it. I just, when I went to go look again, it's like, I don't know where it was. God damn it, Sarah. So I took a screenshot of the email saying I was successfully transferred over into Pwn, right? Pawn, whatever, nod. And I don't know what Adams saw into that. I don't know if he was like, okay, because it was like a different character name, right? Because that was my old tune name when I came over. Which it wouldn't have used my current name because technically a name change hadn't happened yet, right? So maybe he thought I was like gonna leave and I paid for it like 2 years ago, or paid for a name change 2 years ago. I don't know. Oh, come on, Sha. Oh, this is one of the actually, I like this boss. Oh, see, like this, okay? I like this boss because I can sit back and just kind of wait until this happens. And then I know the boss is going to spawn. I wish that they would do that for all the Panda World bosses. That would be great. Have some kind of mini event, like a not necessarily a bunch of mobs that you have to kill, but something that at least gives you a heads up. Hey, this thing's gonna spawn really soon. What are you talking about? I'm talking about my screenshot email that I posted to Guild, and Adams was like, I don't know what the hell he said. He was like, you paid and waited for 2 years for a character name. Hope you finally get some dividends on that. $30. That's a lot of money. Pissed into the wind. Love you, but that shit's silly. So I don't know what the hell. I think he's like thinking that like I paid for character name change, which I mean I have paid for character name changes for ones that are for tunes that are like higher level, but all right, we're going to Galleon. All this junk. After this, I think I might jump on the I don't know, Bloodthirsty. I think we might have enough rest XP accrued that like we'll probably blow through it. Heyo. But we'll probably maybe get some rares. I think this run has been taking a long time because we got unlucky with world spawns. So actually, what eye level is this character? 280. I'm actually curious if we can do, if I can do LFR Nightmare or Emerald Nightmare. Because I found that, you know, if you want to farm that pet, why don't you play cringy anymore? I don't know. I just I'm kind of not in an iron mood. I need to be in an iron mood, and things take a long time to frickin' die. A long time. Cringy is alive still. It's just I don't know. I'm having more fun doing Bloods and Pacifist and my green. I don't really enjoy tin. I don't feel like there's a challenge per se. It's more of a I feel like it's more of a tool, right? So our previous iron that we lost, like I moved it onto the tin list so that at least we can put that onto the tin list, and I still run it as an iron, but it's going to be used more as a scout. So I don't know. I personally think green is more fun than tin, because if you die, and you can still die, then you're done. I think the whole getting killed once is a very good incentive. I think tin has got its place and folks like it, but do you think that Bits leaderboard is broken? I know I've got more than 467. You mean on the Twitch thingamajigger? Is it are you clicking like all time, or is it by the month? Because I know that it separates it. And maybe it's not counting the 1100 that you just did. Tiber isn't even on there. Maybe it updates once a day. I don't know. Not sure. That one is Stream Labs, but it shouldn't matter either. Okay. I'm just looking at it right now. Just gotta keep my eye on the game. Streamlabs leaderboard. Yeah, current session is showing nothing. You know what? I wonder. I wonder if it requires the chat bot to be running. I mean, it's been a while since I've used the chat bot, right? See, Streamlabs theme night. I mean, I can... All right, Sarah, you have fun. Thank you very much for all the bits, dude. Seriously. Huge. All right, man. Like the schedule thing, I think I was actually going to take down too, because I kind of put the schedule up on the offline thing, right? So, although I guess it would be good to have something up based on, because if I'm hosting someone, then at least they can see
Seraphus
that.
cheered for 20 bits. Huge. That's what she said.
Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know if that's what she said. Hey, yo. Like if I deactivate it, okay? Deactivate. There we go. Well, actually, I think I have deactivated the schedule. All right. So I've deactivated and then activated the Streamlabs leaderboard. Let's see if this changes things. I don't know. Streamlabs leaderboard not updating. Wow, it's like the second thing that popped up. A lot of people are having this problem, but it was like last year, and they're like, okay, it's fixed. And they're like, no, it's not. And some people are saying, hey, I have a problem. And then, hey, can you check it now? And yeah, everything works fine. Meeting just got moved to this afternoon. So you're back. Awesome. So I'm looking at, there's like a Reddit thread here where people are saying that the Streamlabs board there is not working, and a lot of people are like, yeah, it works, and then other people are like, oh no, it doesn't, and then the guys come back and they say, okay, it's fixed, and then responses are either, yeah, hey, it works now, or no, it's still not, it still doesn't work. So I don't really, I'm looking for something that to pop out to say like Stream Elements board is what I use. Okay, well, because I am using their stuff more, right? Do you find a solution to this now? Bits are only showing for the top 5. Yeah. A lot of people are having problems with this. I didn't know that there's a Stream Elements board. Oh. Yay. Oh, it also uses the green one. Or the gold one. Okay. We are going to... Oh, we're going to Hearth. No, we're going to go to Dow. All right. Yeah, I'm going to try... I was going to try that. Uninstall. Get the fudge out of here. Yeah. I'm waiting for the person that has stone to either transfer it, to try to transfer off or something. Let me see here. How do you find... Oh, extensions. Leader board. Because I have to hit enter. All right. It's not a type ahead. Stream Elements. Where is Stream Elements? Oh, there we go. Wow, it's not even like high up on the search results list. Kind of surprised. And why is it taking forever to load the page? Well, we'll just wait for that to go. We're gonna go try and do LFR. Tormented Guardians. So in this one, wow. Yeah, the Stream Elements leaderboard is just a blank page for me. That's awesome. So this one, you have to kill Ursoc first versus doing the that first dragon chick and then the long run. So I think this one is actually better, especially for rogues and actually on my main I was able no, not my main, on Blindstone, my demon hunter, I was able to run through this like mad, like really quick. I was able to jump past all the trash and it was all good. So on this fight I was not with the guild 100%. So I remember killing this on Heroic with the guild that I was in at the time. Just want to see how quickly. I mean, this seems to be we're killing it pretty quickly, which is great. Oh yeah, we can't. There's nothing we can really do about that. Yeah, that's nice. Just back up a little bit so he doesn't like run past us and change direction or something. It doesn't seem like we're really at a risk of dying. I did pop my Crimson Vial, but so LFR may actually be a better method of trying to farm this pet. Unfortunately, the mount dropping off of Ghoul Dan doesn't drop in LFR mode. I mean, I haven't even popped my dodge yet. It's just Crimson Vial. boring cacophony. I mean, I guess I could try to dodge, but I don't think I can dodge those, right? There we go. All right, and away we go. Let me just quickly see. Maybe stream elements leaderboards configure. There we go. Displayed names. Pebbles. Pebbles. Oh, that's right. Store items. I don't know about that yet. Upcoming streams. Oh, okay. Interesting. All right, let's see. All right, so we're saving. Did it actually save or? Okay, it saved. Now I have to activate it. Let's see. Go to our channel. Do. I see something's up there. I need to get past all these guys. Foist. Yeah, so it shows, wow, it shows Tiber as our all-time leader. Really? Really? At 12,260? Really? Really? Is that right? Well, current. Sorry. Well, okay. All time. Wait, how is all time less than current? I don't understand that. All time, Tiber is at 8730. Sarah is at... Let's see if I can find him. $740. That does not make sense. There's something going on here. There's something going on there. Something's not quite right. That's bizarre. Didn't Sarah just donate? Yeah, like 1,000 a little bit ago. Yeah. So yeah, it's wrong. I'm gonna have to look at it after because I don't know. I'm not sure why it wouldn't show the proper amount. I mean, those numbers are better, it looks like, but even then it shows them as different. This is pebbles, not bits. Right. Right. That is correct. You are correct, sir. Hold on. Correct. Correct. So let's do configure. Cheers. Default will be to cheers. There we go. Save. Okay. Now, let's see what that is. I think I have to refresh the page. Okay, there we go. Cheers for this session. Yes, that is more accurate. Although, why is it not picking up Boomy? Boomy did some. LB, you did some too, right? So if you hit refresh on that page, so for the month for all time, yeah, all time is Zorts. That I am not surprised about because Zorts has been doing stuff like that. Zorts has been doing that. Today, no, hit the limit from watching ads. Oh, okay. Didn't Boomy though? Yeah, Boomy did. Boomy came in as the resub, right? That's what it was. Yeah. Okay. So I guess it's accurate. Streamlabs can go to hell. Oh, we want it to be on Yasandra. Yeah, imagine that, sir. No sleeping fog for me. Although I might actually get put to sleep if we don't kill this thing quick enough. Oh!
Tiber underscore aka underscore Tiber cheered for 10 bits. I could tell by the nights when I was lonely and you were the only one who'd come. I could tell you that I like your sensitivity when you know it's the way that you walk. Why do you have to say there's always someone who can do it better than I can? But don't you think that I know that walking on the water won't make me a miracle man?
I don't know it. Also, thank you, Tiber. No pet. 50 attempts at this pet. And the drop rate is supposed to be 1 in 100. So I guess this character level was 281. I just want to update my spreadsheet. Because usually what I do is I say don't bother going into certain things unless you are a certain eye level. So let's say 280 for that one. Should be fine. Alright, I think we're going to... Nope. Yes. I don't know what that song is. Do you know? I think we're going to go. I looked it up. I know the artist. Don't think I've heard this song before. Elvis. I think I like Elvis Costello, but I think there's like one song I liked from him, and that was. There was one in Austin Powers. That's pretty much it. So I haven't really heard a lot of his stuff. All right, we're going to do we're gonna spend a little time on behalf of, like, for the people that are in chat. So what we're gonna do, so strange how different the song sounds when the words are just read off like that. Yeah, I think so what Sarah I think usually does is that he will put in punctuation, like commas where they wouldn't normally be, to force the to force Emma to read it the proper way versus just reading it as like a long string. So okay, what we're gonna do is that we're going to do some Void Talon portal farming. Oh, actually, but not before we go rare killing, because it seems like these rares are up, which is great. Actually, we'll go do this one first because it's closer. Now, I do have the Void Talon portal, but I think what I would really love to do is be able to find another one and get somebody from chat into my group so that they could pop in. Now, if you don't have a horde character, you can go create a trial one, and then you can get the mount if I happen to come across it. So the mount, the portals would have started spawning anytime Thursday morning to Saturday morning. They have a 48 to 96 hour spawn window. And then once they spawn, then they start their cycle. Oh, this thing is not up. Okay, well, F you then. We're going to go get that. Gonna go try Kang before we head out to Draenor. I would love to be able to gift something like this. Oh, Shaw's up. Everything looked really cool until the fog came in. Get rid of that fog, yo. All right, we're gonna. Oh no, no, we don't need Kang. We need the Aqua Jewel. Whoops. We do not need Kang. Oh, right. Is he up, though? Yes, he is. Toy? Nope. All right, let's go to Draenor. Right, Draenor. Draenor. Going to Draenor. Got an email from Swiss Chalet. Are you is it time for lunch yet? Yeah, it is. Bastards, they time their emails perfectly. Bastards. All right. Do we have the Void Talon? We do. All Void Talon spawn points. Oh, did it bug out? Ruh-roh. Huh. Maybe it's not working. Oh, okay. Well, that's not working. I thought it was working. All right. Well, I have something to fix then, I guess. I thought it was working. What is that? I honestly, I don't like how Jaina looks. That's just a big hard pass for me. I think they could have done a better job. I think maybe I'm used to seeing Jaina like in game, but yeah, it's not her. I don't like Sylvanas' face in the cinematics, like the good ones, you know, where like they really put a lot of work into it. I prefer her face the way that's in game versus the cutscenes, not the cutscenes, sorry, but the full cinematics. I wish that they had made these statue to be closer to how she looks in game, because I think that would look nicer. But it doesn't look like her at all. I think that was a big miss right there, like a huge miss. No portal. It's like the BlizzCon art from last year, I think. It didn't look like her either. Oh, is that what she looks like from last year? Even the change of Varian Rin between in WoW and in the Legion cinematic, the cinematic was amazing. Like it like damn, he looked like a real person. Good God, it was amazing. In WoW, he looks like a fool now. Right? I can't stand how he looks, because I've seen the real him and he looks great. Are you gonna post one? So this is what it was in Blizzard or in BlizzCon last year. Oh. Yeah, that, I mean, okay. I think that has a lot of artistic license. I think that picture honestly looks more like Jaina than the news statue does, because that one is more comical, right? Like cartoony, right? Whereas the statue is supposed to be more realistic. But I think I like the face is wrong. Like the face is not even close. Like in this thing, she's got a longer face, right? She looks like a different person. No portal. No portal. I would love to get the Sylvanas one, but I don't have a podcast room that yet that I'd feel comfortable displaying it and not having somebody accidentally knock it over or stuff like that. I mean, I could put it way up on the top here, but I'd just be afraid it's going to fall and then it's going to break and I'm going to be real upset. And I don't want to be so super duper upset. we're gonna go this way. You really hate your water company? They generated my bill 5 days ago, but when I log in to do bill pay, it says I owe $0, but it shows that I'm not paid. It takes them like 10 days to take the bill and convert it to being able to bill pay. Really? I'm trying to get bills paid before I go on vacation. Yeah. We usually, I don't know, all the stuff that we pay for online, as soon as we get the email, like it's ready to go. It seems like they're sending the email when they generate the bill, not when it's ready to pay online, which is counterintuitive to what they should be doing, right? They should be generating the email when it's ready to pay in all methods, like all forms, right? Like online, and if you want to pay by mail and all that crap, fine, right? But they shouldn't have sent you an email saying, hey, you have a new bill, and then you can't actually pay it. Ice machine making more ice. I think it would be so cool if we could gift a Void Talon portal to somebody. That would be nice. But we got to be lucky, right? I was very lucky when I got my portal. If my son had eaten his dinner in his normal amount of time, we would have gone on and I would have missed it, I'm sure. But because he ate super slow, and we have a rule now, like we're really trying to focus on us as a family and spending time trying to chat and not watching TV, and you don't leave the table until we are all done. And if you want to have thirds and fourths, well, be mindful that everyone else is still here too. Maybe we don't want to eat, right? So eat your fill and eat it. Like, you don't have to scarf it down, but eat it relatively quickly, right? Want to see a scary thing? Oh my God. I don't know. Do I? So if he didn't take so long to finish eating, it wouldn't have delayed me. So when I finally got on the computer to go check for the Void Talon, there it was. Popped right up in front of my face. Come on, LB. What? Bring it. Bring it. That thing is still showing one email. I don't know why. Okay, what is this? Drunk driver tries to run over biker multiple times. What the frig? The biker gives him a freaking finger. This looks like it's in Britain or something. They're on the other side of the road. Is this the same guy? It's the same dude. What the frig, yo? Like, he's trying to cut him off. Oh, wow. Wow. Son of a bitch. What a bastard. Well, I'm glad he's got a head cam on, because what's up with that? Oh, wow. The guy is going to the side and waiting for him to try and pass. Holy shit. He cuts off a truck. Holy shit, man. And there goes like another guy on a bike. He's probably like, careful. He's driving on the other side of the road. It's probably safer for him to drive that way. Like, eventually he's got to get back onto the other side, right? I don't have the sound on, but it's like, holy Jesus. Wow! Holy shit! Like, he's just sitting there and dude takes a run at, oh, there he is again. Wow, he just missed him. Oh my God. Like, what is the, like, okay, this guy's drunk, but what is the matter with people? I don't even know. I don't even know. I would be furious, man. I like, what the, like, he took runs at him. Holy hell, man. I mean, I get pissed off at some people on the road myself, but I'm not about to go try to kill them. Holy shit. All right, you have fun, buddy. I need food too, but got a little bit to go. Little bit to go. Do 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 do. Holy hell. That is crazy. I should really disable these because I don't really care. I need to set up certain profiles to be like, don't give a crap about certain rares. And I know I've said this before, but we're going to say it again in case somebody new here doesn't know about the Void Talent Portal. What I am doing here is not the best way to farm for the Void Talent Portal. The best way is to create 6 characters, 6 trials on a realm, or 1 trial per different RP realm, and RP realm is key. And have it only sit in that zone, because it takes it in the time it takes you to go from zone to zone to check for different portals. The portal could have spawned and despawned, so you do need to be lucky. And I honestly, I think what I had done was I created 1 character. So I had 10 trials or 12. I think I might have had 12. And I had set up 2. Sorry, I set up across 12 RP realms. And in each of these RP realms, I had a trial character that I would only use for that zone. So for for Earthen Ring, I actually had a trial character set up just for Frostfire Ridge. And that's the only stuff that she did. So because it takes you 20 seconds to log out, and then maybe about 5 to 10 to log back in, it's less time. So you could potentially hit a spawn point versus flying between two zones, right? I had 12 RP realms set up with 12 different characters in those different zones. So I had 2 in each zone. I think I was doing 1 Horde and 1 Alliance per zone. And the one I happened to get it on was Alliance on Earthen Ring. I am really hungry. I think I'm going to be going out today to go get the lotto tickets and get... I have to give a new prescription for my cholesterol pills because I don't have any repeats on my last one here. So I have to go give them a prescription, and then I think I might actually get some pizza. And Carrie will be pissed off at me, but I want it now. It might be worth it to get her mad at me briefly tonight so that I can have my pizza now. Right meow. I mean, I could always say to her, well, I got pizza. I mean, I could have got like chips and just ate chips for lunch. And then she'll say something like, yeah, but we have food in the fridge. I'm like, yeah, but I wanted pizza. Actually, I wonder if we have any microwavable pizza, like the Pizza Pockets stuff. We might have some. We do not own a toaster oven. We have a toaster, but no toaster oven. I've been geared to, like, I've been raised to fear them. Because anytime that there's been a fire on the news, my mom or my grandmother would say, "Oh, well, they probably left their toaster oven on and burnt the toast, and it caused the fire." I mean, it's possible, sure, but like now, we don't even have one. Like, we just don't. The other thing that we never had for a long time is a pressure cooker. And that also is because of my mom and my grandmother. They were always like, pressure cookers are like a death trap, man. Those things will explode. So even now to this day, like, we bought one. I bought one for Carrie for Christmas because I don't know what to buy her. And then she happened to perk up at looking at a commercial for one. I'm like, okay, well, maybe it's time, right? And it works fine, man. I've not used it personally, but so far it's been okay. Oh, private number. Hold on. Somebody looking for Tina. I'm like, you got the wrong number. And she's like, okay. And sometimes I think, that maybe they're actually just checking to see if I'm home or something. But it's on my cell phone, so we don't have like a home line. I don't know. No portal for viewers. Last spot is coming up. Nope. All right, let's go on to the... let's go pacifist. Let's just do pacifist. What's that? Outdoor grills seem to cause way more fires than anything else. Our outdoor grill, it's so funny. We turn on the gas because it's propane. No, it's not propane. It's natural gas, but it comes in like the big tanks, and you can smell it, but it doesn't light. So I turn it right off, right? Because you know if you can smell it and it's not lighting, that means it's coming out but not near a spark, and you don't want that to build up anywhere, right? So we're gonna go Kieran tour. So the barbecue is 9 years old. Like we moved in here 9 years ago now. Actually 9 years as of June, I think. So it's lasted quite a while. Do passing stones. Do pacifist. So the call came from a private number. So private number, private name. So it blocked everything. So I'm like, okay. Don't know who Tina is, but usually I don't answer stuff like that. But I was like, well, usually it's like if it's from a... Oh, that's actually what we got to do. Oh, sweet. We did sell some stuff. We got to see what the prices are. We have not been playing this character a whole lot, so I don't know if we're going to have a lot of Darkmoon Fair luck this time around. Usually if it's from a phone number that looks a certain way, I will know it's spam, because what they're doing now is that they're spoofing phone numbers to make it look like it's from around here. And they're using cell phone numbers that look similar to mine. And so sometimes people call me back to say, why did you call? Like, dude, they spoofed the phone number. Like, well, I don't know what that is, but you need to stop. And I'm like, fuck, man. It's not me. They make the phone number look like it's mine, but it's not. Like, Jesus. So 200 imbued crystal. We don't have the imbued crystal, but we don't have 200 gold either. We have 144. Well, yeah, those things aren't going to sell. Let's stick that one up there, and we're not putting it for 2 gold 33. There's no way. All right, let's go do our cooking and fishing dailies, and then I think we'll be done. I quit picking up if I don't know the number. Anybody that's legit can leave a message. Yeah, that's usually what I do as well. Every once in a while I pick up just to screw with the person. Sometimes and I know every time it is not like legit, because it's like, oh, your name was picked from a thing from Air Canada, and you've won a free flight. Like, no, bullshit. So what I do is when I pick up the phone, when I get to a live person, I start yelling, like, just, you're not allowed to do it, like really loud, and then the phone just dies, right? Like the call just drops, right? Like, stop working for these stupid people. I mean, it's not the people themselves doing the calls that are making the calls, but it's their boss. F you and your boss. Hey, all right, cool. We got the easy one to do. Every once in a while, though, I'll get a private call from the hospital, and it will be private number because they don't want their direct line to be put out, because the doctors don't want direct calls. They'd rather it go through the hospital receptionist or their department, right? But they will call out, right? But you just can't see who the hell it is. You should record one of those. I was thinking of it. I think next time I see one of those phone numbers pop up, maybe what I'll I'll mute it at first, and then as soon as I hear that it's one of those calls, then I'll unmute the mic, and then we'll just do it. Pretty sure Sarah would pay to hear me yell at a tell the marketer. Hey Rem, you couldn't imagine me yelling at someone, really? I yell at people all the time. Get pissed off, get riled up, angry. Hope you're doing well. We're just doing like this quest and the cooking one. It's just delivering beer. Yay! We can't have any though. It's virtual. And then we're gonna then we're done. Such a sweetheart. Yeah. All right, bastard. Beasted. Come on. I have not had beer in this house for quite a while. The beer that I like is slightly more expensive than the cheap beer. And I like the more expensive beer that I like because it's got higher percentage, right? Volume, like alcohol by volume, I guess that's what it's called. Mine is 6.5. I would prefer to get it as high as we possibly can, but I didn't even turn in the quest. So stupid. All right, now we hearth and we bring the cask. Haven't had an actual beer in months. Yeah, I mean, my beers are 12%. Like, I haven't been able to find a beer that I like that's 12% and up. I think the higher percentage ones are ciders, which I'm fine with. Just they tend to be more expensive than a case of beer, and which means I can have less of it, which would make me sad. So I don't bother. I think my Laker Strong at 6.5 is a good compromise to having something like a Newcastle, which I like, but they're like 4% or something. Like what's the point? Imperial Russian stouts, IPAs, and barley wines. Okay, I don't know. I'm not sure I like stouts. Stout is like Guinness, right? And I know 100% I do not like IPAs. They make me shiver every time I take a drink. I just I literally shake because it's terrible. And barley wines, I don't know what that would taste like. Guinness is the baseline. There are many different types within each brew. Yeah, see, I got a sampler from a microbrewery up here, and out of the 6 of them, there's only one I thought that was kind of okay. The rest were all IPA-ish and were terrible. Well, terrible to me. IPAs are disgusting. It's funny. I have there's an IPA, Keith's. Keith's is supposed to be an IPA, and that one tastes okay. So I don't understand why that one is okay, but the others are not. I don't know enough about beer to. I don't know. You probably won't like the Imperial Stouts. It's like motor oil. Oh Jesus. Yeah, I know. All right. No, we're gonna leave her in here. Yeah. Can I sell to this guy? Nope. I'm gonna sell to this guy. All right, we're selling the junk because that's not selling. Cooking. Could possibly get that. All right, let's make a fire right here, right on your rug. Do you have Bevmo or Total Wine in Canada? I don't know what those are. I don't drink very much beer, so I figure I might as well have the good stuff. Yeah. Yeah. I can sell that. And we're just going to sell these because they're not selling on the auction house. All right. Well, I guess that's it. It's a super lit. Okay, for sure, no. Our liquor board, well, at least our provinces, they've only recently begun to allow non-government controlled businesses to sell booze. Usually you have to buy it through the LCBO, which is called the Liquor Control Board of Ontario. They have stores that sell wine and beer, but they typically focus more on wine and scotches and whiskeys like that. Whereas they have a whole another chain called the beer store that basically only sells beers and ciders, but it's all owned by us, like us as the government. So I usually, like, it depends on the beer store. There's some that have a wide range and some that are smaller. So every once in a while I'm feeling adventuresome and I pick up a 6 of a sampler of something. I don't know, but I never really like them all. I'm not sure. It's nice when my friends offer me something out of a 30 pack, but yes. I mean, I don't necessarily enjoy the taste of beer, okay? But I figure if I'm going to drink the beer, I at least want to get a buzz off of it, right? And if that means drinking a higher ABV, yeah, I'd rather do that than drink more of something I don't necessarily like the taste of, right? I mean, if I had an option between beer and cherry Coke, I'm going to go cherry Coke every time because cherry Coke, I love the taste of it. Whereas beer, I like getting to that high. I guess that's how we get high, right? You know, I don't smoke up or drop acid or anything. It's like I drink beer every once in a while. It's just I haven't had it for a while. Maybe that's what I need. I haven't had beer for a while. Maybe we'll go out and get some beer and some pizza. Holy shit. Carrie will be like, you have like the line right before drunk. Yeah. I mean, there's drunk and then there's like, right, there's fruity beers that you like the taste of. If that's your concern, I don't know. I think I'm gonna go to the beer store. You know what? I think it's been too long. I think all this beer talk has gotten me all like, oh, I haven't had a beer for a while. But Carrie's gonna be like, I didn't authorize you to purchase this, and it's okay. I'm as much as I just made fun of her, I actually gave her all the money control so that she could learn how I did things, right? Because if I were to die, she had no idea what bills to pay with which account, like that kind of thing. She had no clue. So this is more of a learning thing for her. And so part of that is me asking, well, do we have enough money for me to do this or that and blah, 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 right? So makes her look at our cash and say, yes, we can do that. No, we can't, right? Or we got to wait. Anyways. Okay, so I'm going to do some thank yous. So we didn't get any donations, like not full donations, but we did get a whole bunch of subs. Whole bunch of bits, whole bunch of subs, yo. Okay, so I'm gonna read them off. Thank you, and just a reminder. So bits are going to my walk to end ALS. I'm donating them once a week. We're almost done though. So thank you to Tiber for cheering for 100 bits, Sarah for 10 bits, Sarah for 10 bits, Boomy subbing. I'm so sorry for 3 months in a row. I'm so sorry, man. Sarah for 1,000 bits. Holy shit. Sarah for 10, Sarah for 20, and Tiber for 10. I guess someone gave a big donation last night. Yes, Boz. Boz gave us a donation yesterday. During the stream, I think. She wasn't in the chat, but she gave it through the stream. She gave a $100 donation, her and her boyfriend, Maddie. So we're 260 away from me being allowed to curse on stream and getting the pink croc earmuffs with 2 streams left. I don't know. I think it's a tall order. But we're well over our $1,000 goal, so I'm quite happy to not swear. Yeah, so I think tomorrow I don't know what we're gonna do for the stream. So I think Sunday I'm gonna be streaming during the day. I just don't know what time yet. Saturday I'm not sure. I'm gonna talk with Carrie about it just because like if I stream I don't want to have to be on top of the kids and all that stuff. And if we stream at night again, like after the podcast, actually what we could do is just thinking, we could potentially do an extra long podcast. No, I don't know. Actually, okay, so I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I know we're doing the podcast for sure, and we're going to do something a little special because April Fool's is coming up. So, but besides that, I don't know when the extra stream will be going because I like to stream for an extra hour and a half or 2. But Sunday will be about 3 to 4 hours, I think, and it'll be during the day. I just don't know what time. But it will be our last stream of the marathon. And then we'll be off for a week because I'm going to take a break from streaming, I think. Just for about a week so I can just relax. Just relax. Because it's a little bit different. I like doing the social, and I like doing... I like doing the 4 times a week versus 7 in a row and not having that downtime, right? I sent you important info on Twitter. Uh-oh. What did you do? Oh, man. Because I usually have my Twitter closed now. I keep it pretty much shut down, yo. Oh, beer info. Beer advocate. Ooh. All right. You've had 0 beers in this list. Oh, okay. Huh. I will have a look at that. I did not. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be surprised that exists. You should be a regular in here, no? I think I should have sent you. Hold on. Don't post a link yet. But while I have you here, stream elements. Just let me add you as a regular so that you can post a link and not get killed. Let me just make sure. User management. Regulars. Nope. All right, let me add you. There we go. There we go. Okay. All right, so you should be able to post links in here now if you want. Because you're not like some dude, right? So basically I have it set up where if I don't have you on a list, then you can't post links and it will time you out, I think. So but if you want to post that link up, you can, just because I think that was pretty good. It's beeradvocate.com. I'm not surprised that this kind of a place exists. It's interesting. Okay, but I'm going to drop because I need to run some errands before I come back home, eat some pizza, and pass out on the couch before the kids get home. So I will see you all tomorrow night. And if not, I'll tweet or something. And I think there's a Twitch notification to show when we've gone live. But other than that, we're almost there. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out with me and stuff and all the bits. And I'm very sorry for your subs. Very sorry. I will see you later. Oh, no, gang signs, man. Oh, I do it all the fucking time. Gang signs, peace. We want peace, not gangs. I will see you all later. Have a good night.